Yes, people, welcome back to another episode of the Gym Guys podcast. I am coached by Rory,
I go by the name of Steph,
aka
PUMPVISION.
So today, you must have thought I forgot what you did in the last episode. Woo! There's
that's
two.
not fair, bro.
There's two.
That's not fair.
There's
bro.
two. One I'm taking. One we will put to review. One I'm taking, and one we'll put to review. So, while I'm going to discuss what we're talking about this week, you are going to sit there and perform a squat hold. Yeah.
I just got off. Oh, that's mad. That's mad in my fresh t-shirt.
Let's go. So up here, while I explain to the crowd what we are doing this week. So, this week's topic, can we get a bit more depth, please?
More depth?
Yeah,
Oh.
thank you. And take your elbows off your knees. Yeah. So it won't be long, it'll be about 45 seconds.
Bro,
or so.
do this.
So, this week we're talking about energy drinks, protein drinks, all the stuff you see pre-made, all the stuff you see in your gyms. We just want to give you a bit of insight into kind of what's good, what's bad, what you should have, what you shouldn't have, why you shouldn't have it, all of those little things that you might not know. You think all drinks are the same, they're not. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to be nice to Steph, because I know there's another one coming. You can release yourself.
Ah, that is not easy.
But word to everyone is, you see that? He went elbows to knees. He took it on board. That's what we do.
I appreciate it.
All right, so we've got an arraignment of drinks here. We're going to bring one out at a time. We owe these brands nothing. We are not working with any of these brands. There are opinions of our own. So any brand that has a problem with it, please don't bother contacting us. This is just our opinion. We're not going to promote one brand over another, and that's that. So
Touche.
do as you please. All right, so lucky dip. We'll go here. Do you want to introduce that one, or do you want me to do it?
Let me go. This is what we call the Lucozade alert. Why is this so good, Rory? Let's have a look.
I don't know if it's so good.
Yeah, I'll let you.
So, Lucozade alert. Looking at this, it's a 500ml can, so it's got quite a bit of content to it. It is 83 calories in the 500 mils.
Not too bad.
19.1 grams of sugar.
Bad.
So, looking at it, let's see if there's how much caffeine is in here. It says high caffeine content, so it's 32 milligrams per 100 mils, so that's 160 milligrams of caffeine.
Okay.
So
It's quite
that's
average,
about 1.5 espressos. I think there's 100 milligrams of caffeine per espresso.
Is it?
Yeah, I think that's what the rate is. So yeah, so 160 grams of caffeine. So if we were to rank this out of 10, where would you put this based on just the information I've given you?
Based on what you've given me and what I know, I'd probably rank that like a 4.
Don't go on what you know, just go on what I've given you.
Just what you're giving me?
Yeah.
So caffeine, sugar.
So caffeine 160, sugar 19.1 calories, 83, 500 ml.
I'd probably put that down at a 2. I wouldn't drink that.
I don't drink it,
I wouldn't drink that.
but it's there. You find it in your gyms, in your shops. You find it. It's Lucozade. It's a trusted brand. You think this is that and the third, but you just need to know the context. You need to understand the contents on the back. All right, I'm just gonna go for a random one. Go here. I'll do this one because you turned away on that one.
I did.
So we've got here Optimum Nutrition, a well-known fitness brand with their amino energy plus electrolytes. This is the orange flavor. So this one is 250 milliliters. It has 100 milligrams of caffeine, 3.1 grams of amino acids, 70 milligrams of electrolytes. It also has 10 calories.
It's like nothing.
Looking for a little bit of sugar. if
Yeah,
there's
the
any
sugar must be something. Or
Yeah.
of which, what they
yeah,
call it?
with carbohydrates of which sugars. Either they're hiding something.
They are.
Carbohydrate, sugar, protein, salt. Yeah. It says contains negligible amounts of fat, saturates, carbohydrate, sugars, protein, and salt. But it doesn't actually give you a number. So when stuff's hidden, it makes me question things.
It's a flag.
So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to score this one, and I'm going to give it no score. So if anyone at Optimum Nutrition has an answer, we'll be happy to re-review it at a later date, but I'm going to give this a no score. So I'm going to lay this one flat.
So I've definitely tried that one.
I've tried it.
I thought it was alright.
I tried the tropical one.
Oh yeah.
The yellow one, tropical one. Just tastes like a sweet drink to me. All right, another random one. Let's give you that one.
Okay, the famous NOCCO.
Which means,
everyone sees this.
do you know what NOCCO stands for?
I don't.
It's on the thing.
No Carbs Company.
Yeah.
Mad.
NO, Carbs Company.
So I guess this has 0 carbs. We ain't even got to read that one. But let's look at the other stuff. We've got a few vitamins in there, which is always good. I'm not going to list them out. But for the caffeine content, we're looking at about 180 milligrams. So it's the highest caffeine drink we've spoken about yet. Sugars, 0 sugars it's saying. 0 fat, 0 calories. You've got vitamin D, vitamin B6, vitamin B12. This is looking like, oh yeah, it's also got BCAAs, branch chain amino acids. How much does it have?
Probably about 3 to 5 milligrams.
Yeah, 3,000 milligrams.
Yeah.
This seems like a well-rounded energy drink that can give you a bit of recovery as well during your workout.
So what would you rank it out of 10?
I'd rank this one a solid 6.
6. Why 6?
I'd probably say 6 is for personal reasons. I don't really want to drink energy drinks. I'll drink them if I feel like I need it to train, or if I'm not really motivated, it could push me over the line. But 6 is higher for me. 6 is higher for me. Out of all the energy drinks, this is probably one that I've had the most. So there you go. What about you? You had that before?
Yeah, I like NOCCO. It's ones I normally like is the Caribbean one. I just like flavors. I like tropical flavors, pineapples. That's me. I'm not really a fan of the passion one. So certain carbonated drinks have a certain taste to it. So the flavor has to be right for me. Yeah. So the flavor has to be right for me. So certain things I don't like. So we'll go into another random. Let's go here. We'll go another NOCCO. We've got NOCCO Limon del Sol. So basically it's a lemon one. Same thing, 330 milliliters. It's got 180 milligrams of caffeine. It's got 3,000 milligrams of BCAAs. It also has no sugar, so it's pretty much the same. So they're consistent. NOCCO are consistent with what they produce. It's just a different flavor. Okay. This one has less. It should have less BCAAs in it because it's not a BCAA based drink in comparison to the BCAA passion one. So, but it's still given the same. Yeah, it gives the same information on the back. So
yeah, I always wondered why is
so one says BCAAs and one doesn't, but they're given the same amount in each. So again, anyone at NOCCO that wants to explain that, because to me that doesn't make sense unless it's branding. So I'm selling you a different drink, but the same drink just packaged differently, then fair enough. So I'd put the lemon one based on flavour higher than that one. So I'd come in and knock that one down to a 5 just to make that a 6.
Okay, I'll agree then.
Just because of flavour.
Because that's the same one drink. I like.
Yeah. That one and the Caribbean one are my favourites.
I don't like that one. It's alright.
Alright,
it's like ice pull.
Let's give you one. I'll be back in a second while you explain that.
Alright. So guys, this would be the NOCCO once again. But as you can see here, this is their BCAA Plus drink. This one's a bit different. It's not going to give you a big boost in energy or motivate you to train because it hasn't got any caffeine in it. But it's got way more BCAAs in it. So this will actually help you throughout your training. You'll probably get a few extra reps. You'll be able to definitely lift more and do more effort-wise. Let me see how much BCAAs it's got.
I bet it's the same.
No, they actually got 5,000 milligrams instead of 3,000. So you got a 2,000 extra.
So that's what the plus sign would be then.
Yeah.
But
so
it's caffeine free.
Yeah. All the other ingredients exactly the same. I'd put this one, I'll probably give it a 6 again, because I believe in this drink. Not so much that drink, but BCAAs in general.
So hear me out. So for energy drink,
Yeah.
are you putting that?
For energy, I'm putting that low. I'm putting
Because
that.
this falls under an energy drink because it's in this market.
Oh, it's tricky, man.
So for an energy drink, where are you ranking it?
I'll put it halfway, 5, because it will give me half of the energy I want.
All right, so let's do this in a nice order.
And
So
that's the
winning
energy
at the
during
minute.
the workout.
We put that at a 5 as well. So that's an even 5. So
Knockers are doing well.
They're 5s, and this one I'm putting 0 because it's hiding something. So that's purely until it's come out that there's something different. That's what we'll do. So we'll go another random one. Lucozade Sport, household. Everyone knows this. All right, so where we at with this? What this is a 500 milligrams. So Lucozade love a 500 mil. Love it for 500 mil. So calories we've got 66 per 250. So that's 132.
Okay.
132 calories. They love a maths. Why, if they know it's a 500 ml bottle, why not just give the stats for a 500 ml bottle? Because you're trying to hide something. So 132 calories per drink. Carbohydrates, that's sugar. 8.8 times 2, 16, 17.6 grams of sugar. And
if anyone's made a cake and weighed 17 grams of sugar, you know that's a lot. A lot.
Yes.
God damn.
So there's no caffeine in this. This is purely sugar.
Okay.
So this is a actual electrolyte drink. This is what everyone sees in your football centres, wherever it is. Everyone always pulls out a Lucozade.
Any of them long distance running type
It's
things.
like if you look in any Sunday league footballer's bag, it's water, banana, Lucozade.
Yeah.
That's literally it. That's it. Yeah, and the deep heat.
That's it.
So where are you ranking this?
That's a 0 for me, man. I've never been a Lucozade guy. I'll just drink water. Like when it comes to like those types of drinks.
Fair enough. All right, so I'm gonna hit you up with the Monster Ultra.
Plus for branding, because this looks interesting. Like you might stop for a bit longer in the shop when you see this.
Read the neck.
0 sugar, plus taurine, plus L-carnitine.
Now you can read the stats.
Do you know what they are? I don't. All right, the stats. Caffeine-wise, we are looking at. This one does the maths again. I'm sure it does.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, because I don't even know.
So, this is a 500 milliliter. Oh, no, it's not. It's there. It says per 500 mil. It's there. It's a 500 milliliter can. It is 11 calories.
Okay.
Carbohydrates, of which sugars 0. And let's look at
It's sweet. It's confusing.
Let's look at the caffeine. 150 milligrams of caffeine. So in terms of caffeine, it's less than the NOCCOs that have caffeine. 10 milligrams less than the Lucozade, but in terms of sugar, it's over here with them. So I've had this. This flavour is banging.
What flavour is it?
It's a citrus flavour.
Okay.
And obviously, citrus is it's a nice flavour. So me personally, I'd rank this just higher than the NOCCO Carbs.
Okay.
The NOCCO Carbs, the
BCAAs.
NOCCO BCAA Plus. The one I would want to give out some honourable shout outs to.
Go on.
One is Rain, the drink Rain.
And that's similar to this
Similar,
one, I'm assuming?
yes. In terms of size, it's the same. In terms of calories, it's depending on the flavour you get. It's between 10 and 15 calories, depending on the flavour. So I get some of mine imported. Some of mine
For different flavours?
Yeah. So some of mine have 300 milligrams of caffeine.
Serious? Where are they coming from?
America.
Oh, okay. Makes
So
sense.
the caffeine law is different.
You need to be careful, bro.
My heart.
Them men are different out there.
My heart's good right now. But that one I do with no pre-workout.
Okay. Oh,
that,
yeah, okay, that makes sense.
that one
Levels
comes.
out.
Yeah, that one comes as is. But yeah, so honorable shout out to Rain. You can get that one in Asda, I've seen, or you can get it online.
And I guess they're not as expensive as NOCCOs. I'm
No,
guessing.
so NOCCO's, again, I just go where I've seen it. NOCCO in Asda is £2.
Is it?
Rain in Asda is £1.75. Monster is £1.39.
Okay.
This one averages from about £1.75 to £3. NOCCO's I've seen £2 to £3 in certain gyms. Lucas Sport £1.50 and up, and it's a meaner one I've never seen in the shop. I've only ever seen it in a gym.
Yeah, same.
So
What's the brand? The brand is
Optimum Nutrition.
Yeah,
So-
we do the gold standard protein.
Yeah, so it's going to be about £2 or so. Do you want to do the last one?
No, you do it.
All right. So actually, no. I'll do one more honourable mention to Red Bull, no added sugar. Their one comes in at 3 calories.
Okay.
That was nice. So I first stumbled across the Red Bull Tropical
Yeah.
on a few nights out.
As a mixer.
Yeah, as a mixer. It changes the drinks completely. Their one's 0... so yeah, 0 sugar. So there's literally no added sugar in it. So they've pretty much kind of carbon copied the NOCCO just with less caffeine.
Okay.
So theirs comes in at 80 milligrams of caffeine. So it's not as high, but you get that Red Bull placebo effect, because in your head, Red Bull gives you wings.
Yeah, yeah.
So you get that kind of...
Wait, before you go to the next one then, including the Red Bull you just spoke about, where would that rank?
Oh, sorry, I didn't rank the Rain, did I?
Yeah.
All right, so the Rain would sit, for me, with the Monster.
Okay.
They're borderline the same drink.
So those are your favourites at the moment.
Yeah. And
With
then
that.
the Red Bull would sit just shy of the NOCCO BCAA+.
It's like a 5.
Yeah, so now we're in this dangerous territory where people go into a shop, they'll see the Monster.
Yeah.
Think, yeah, that's me. Then they'll see a flavour they like. What's your favourite fruit? Please say what I think you're going to say. What's your favourite
You
fruit?
don't know what I'm going to say.
Yeah, what's your favourite fruit?
Let's say a mango.
That's the flavour. What did you just say as well? So, wait, look. Mango Loco.
Oh, man.
So, you go into the shop. You don't know nothing.
I've heard about this.
You don't know nothing.
Crazy.
You see this, you've heard about Monster. Someone said, yeah, 11 calories, like, no added sugar, this is perfect. All right, cool, I'm going to get me a Monster. You see this Monster here, you see mango. Yeah, I want my flavour, this is me. 500 millilitres, same size, same can, like same brand. How many calories?
I reckon this got more calories.
240 calories.
And I reckon it's got bare sugar in this.
56 grams of sugar.
Okay, secret. I tasted this one time. I was on a training course in Hammersmith. I got it from the Tesco's and I was thinking, this just tastes like a nice drink.
Yeah.
And nothing to do with energy. It just tasted like a fizzy Rubicon. That's what it tasted like.
It still has the 160 caffeine,
Damn.
but it's like having an espresso with a handful of sugar
Just
dumped on top, and then you're drinking the espresso with the sugar mountain inside.
damn.
So be careful. Now, I've seen people drink 2-3 of these a day,
Whoa.
thinking they're getting energy from it. Cool. But bear in mind, some people have 3 or 4 coffees a day.
Yeah.
So just put it into...
But the sugar content of 3 of those.
But they're not realising this. So if you're having 2-3 of these a day, that's 720 calories. Your calories are 1,800 for the day. Let's just say you're on a weight loss, your calories are 1,800 for the day. This is about half the calories,
Not including any food.
not including any food. Now you wonder, so then you go eat, and you're thinking, how am I putting on weight when I stick to what I eat? Liquid calories are normally your most dangerous calories to consume,
Agreed.
because you don't see them. You just drink them and it's gone.
That's
Whereas
mad.
food, you actually spend enough time thinking I've eaten
Yeah.
or ate versus
And
drinking.
drinks don't normally fill you up as well. So you
Not
could probably have
240 calories worth. So be careful. So with this, based on the content of it, it drops way down the bottom for me.
Okay, cool.
For me. Now, not coming in last, I'm not going to say that about said brand, but coming in quite low.
Yeah.
It's not honourable shout out, it's just a shout out. It's Boost.
Okay.
Now you see them Boost, you just see the blue can. We don't have one, there's no shops around that, and I didn't really want to waste my money on it. You see the blue can and you see the yellow symbol of the price.
This reminded me of Red Bull, a Boost, like the original Red Bull, or something like that.
It reminds me of, do you remember when we was younger and you used to get Iron Brew for like 19 pence?
Yeah, one of them types of
That's
flavors.
what it reminds me of. Of the energy drinks world, it reminds me of that.
So it's like
And
the
it's
Iron
not
Brew
good.
of energy drinks.
And no disrespect to Iron Brew, but when Iron Brew was 19 pence,
Yeah.
you could see why it was 19 pence.
Yeah. I don't even know what flavour that is.
It's just Iron Brew. It's Iron Brew. But yeah, Boost comes in at, I think it's a 250 milliliter can.
Yeah.
58 calories off the top of my head. I think there's 12 grams of sugar. 75 milligrams of caffeine. So it's not the worst.
So it's literally a Boost.
Yeah, but it's not the best because there's a Boost bar as well, like a chocolate bar.
Oh wow.
So, but as I said, that it's not for me in terms of that. I'd put them above these monsters.
Because that's mad.
If you're gonna get a monster, it's Monster Ultra. Look for the Ultra. That gives you the zero sugar, all of that stuff. So just look for that. But as we said, we don't endorse any of these energy drinks. We just have one or two, a few of them.
Yeah, we're just discussing.
But what I'm gonna do, you keep that because I want you to try that one.
I have to try it on a training day.
That one, that was a nice one. That was a nice one to have. But yeah, so we will put the stats of the drinks in the bio and the description. So just have a little look and see. Right. What did I say at the beginning about pre-made drinks? What other type of pre-made drinks?
Well, you got protein shakes. You got
Protein shakes.
BCAAs.
Yeah, all right.
Creatine.
So in a gym, are you going to get a pre-made BCAA drink, bar NOCCO?
Nah.
Are you going to get a
protein.
pre-made creatine drink?
Nah.
No. So it's going to be protein, quick and easy, because that's the world we live in. So I'm just going to put them all up, and we're going to just divulge. So based on, I'll give you the stats. You rank them all.
Cool.
All these proteins. So here we have Optimum Nutrition again. This is I think it's the 330. Yeah, 330 mil. So, and at the end of it, I'll go through what I believe is wrong with all of them. So we've got 330 mil. It's 25 grams of protein.
So I'm just disclaimer. I'm gonna rank this based off the statistics he gives me.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing
I
else.
don't actually drink protein shakes typically, so I'd be a
Because?
bad judgment of character.
Because
I mean of product.
Because
I just went on like some all natural expedition time ago, and then old protein shakes like whey protein, it just messes up my stomach. I'm probably allergic to dairy or something like that. So,
all right, cool. So then you're
avoid
just
it.
going off the numbers, which is fine. This
Yeah.
is perfect. It doesn't have to nothing to do with taste.
Okay, cool.
This is perfect. I can do the taste test stuff, but this is perfect for the numbers. So
Cool.
330 mils, 25 grams of protein, 13 grams of carbs that with sugar, 1 gram of fat, 161 calories. Out of 10.
out of 10,
Strawberry flavour, like it means anything, but
I'll
strawberry.
put it on a 5,
Right, so straight bang in
right
the
in the
middle.
middle.
All right, so now we've got USN Trust 50 protein. So we can kind of know where this is going. 500 mil, 50 grams of protein, 24 grams with sugar, 1 gram of fat, 320 calories.
I'll put it on a 3.
Then we've got Grenade Carb Killer Shake. This is a 330 mil as well. So 24 grams of protein, 8.3 grams of carbs, that's sugar, 7.3 grams of fat, 198 calories.
So we're going 5 or 6.
So which one is it?
Let's go 6.
6. Yeah. All right. Then we've got another big boy. Optimum Nutrition again.
But that's a bigger one.
Big one, 500 mil. So this will rival this.
Yeah, okay.
So 50 grams of protein, 20 grams of carbs that with sugar, 1 gram of fat, sorry, 1.5 grams of fat, of which saturates is 1 gram, 295 calories.
I'll probably pop that 1.5 again.
So, just ahead. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
in line with the other.
Yeah.
That's all right, that can go over then.
My thinking is way too much sugar, too much protein, decent amount, not as much sugar, bit of fat, a little bit more energy boost. I don't know. These two, you don't need that much protein, number one. You're just going to end up shitting. I mean, going toilet. Damn.
All right, last one of what we've got. There is other ones as well, so make that clear. 330 mil again, so it'll rival these. 25 grams of protein, 6.6 grams of carbs with sugar, 4.6 grams of fat, sorry, 7.3 grams of fat, 4.6 of which saturates, and 195 calories.
I'll just put it with the other grenade. Is it a different type of grenade?
No,
just
same,
different flavor.
same, just different flavor.
Okay, cool.
All right, so I've had these.
Okay, so you
I've
can
had
give us the
all of them.
true feedback.
All of them. Now, this is no disrespect to any of them. This is just me. Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay, that one's popular.
These three, the sugar content in the white chocolate and the chocolate versus strawberry's always lower. For what I've seen across the board.
Okay.
I would only say to people, have your shakes in this quantity, if you're going to have them. I'd also tell you, based on price, just go and buy the powder and make it yourself.
Agreed.
It's simple.
And what did they say on the back of the powder ones? How long do you have to drink it?
In terms, there's plenty of time.
I mean, once you make it, shake it
within.
up, how long do you have to drink it, roughly?
I've never actually looked at it. Once I make it, I drink it.
So typically it says 12 hours or 24 hours. 24 hours I've rarely seen. But these are in bottles for months, so I don't know how they do it.
But also, with the powdered protein, it's flavored, you make with water. So your sugar content is instantly lower because of the lactose, which is sugar in dairy form.
True.
So your sugar content is automatically lower. So if you ever look at the powdered ones, the sugar content drops down.
Yeah.
And then if you add in milk, you don't know now the sugar that you're adding because you're not doing the maths.
It's like a combo. And milk's got protein as well.
Yeah, so I would always say go with the smaller ones if you're going to do it, but only get it to bridge the gap. Oh, I forgot my protein shake today. All right, cool, I'm just going to have to get that. Adapt your calories accordingly, like for the day. That's all you need to do. But I would always say go 330 and lower. 500 milliliters you don't actually need, unless you're doing something crazy like 4 times your body weight in protein. Then you and toilet paper and then baby wax is going to be best of friends.
Last thing, I see loads of people drinking protein shakes.
Before workouts?
No, just in general. And it's like, bro, like, you're not training like that. You're not training in a way where you need to supplement your protein intake. You need to know what this is. This drink is to aid you in repair. Like, if you don't train that much or break down your muscle that much, why are you drinking protein shakes for?
It's weird. You can't judge people on the lack of information they don't have.
True.
So it's our job to get it out there to people to understand that you don't need these things if you're not doing X, Y, and Z.
Yep.
But if they have the information and they still ignore it, that's on them. Let their body be how their bodies are, and we can do no more. But I would say,
what would your tip be or recommendation be around energy drinks in general? Like, what's a good...
The thing is, I want to answer this because I think we'll go into next week's topic of nutrition. So I'll give a brief answer. You do not need any of these things if your diet is correct, because you should have the energy that you need to output via food.
Agreed.
But again, with the variables, you've had a poor sleep, or whatever, stressful day at work, you can't get your head into it. You need that little buzz, call, grab something if you need to. I don't drink coffee, so these things help me. Whereas if I was a coffee drinker, I'd probably be caning off the
caffeine, yeah.
the prep subscription, getting silly amount of coffees per day. So it that's my advice. I have to sort out. But if I'm right, I'm good to go. So sometimes it's a placebo effect.
Yeah.
Because there's times that we've done pre-workout
Yeah.
and hit an energy drink to wash down the pre-workout.
Yeah.
Don't recommend.
Don't try this at home.
You can see that there wasn't really much of a difference
Yeah.
based on
But
the
it should have been. But
yeah.
no.
So it's a tough one, but I guess science will show us over time. Any fitness tips this week?
Fitness tips. I do have a fitness tip actually. Do you know what? Those hard gainers, so this is for hard gainers and people who struggle to lose weight. Something that helped me, I was chubby once upon a time. I basically got myself into a routine for, my target was 1 year. And it was a simple routine that I could always stick to. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups every day. It started off broken down into 20s, then it went up to 25s, then it was just failure and get it done as quickly as possible, all the way till 365 days. I'm not going to give you no scientific evidence as to what that does, but what I found that it did is it helped regulate my metabolism, if that makes sense. Like, because I was doing it so frequently and consistently, my body now thinks that is something Steph does. That's part of Steph existing, push-ups and sit-ups every day.
It comes part of your basal metabolic rate.
So then my resting fat burn amount increased. So I'm burning 2,000 to 3,500 calories regardless of training or not. And I think it's because of that. That's the only thing I did that changed everything. So if I don't train, I still have abs.
Just to highlight on that part without killing your fitness tip, your total expenditure of burning any type of calorie, the most minimum part of it is exercise. So
you burn more.
You train for 60 minutes or 2 hours if you're that person. There's still 22 hours left of said day.
But you need to burn.
What, you think you just stop?
Yeah.
Your body just shuts down? No, that's not the case. So don't pin everything on exercise. All right, my fitness tip: wear shoes minimum half a size bigger than what you are.
In training?
In training, in trainers, in shoes, across the board.
Go on.
Your feet need to move. Your feet need to move like your hands. Your toes should not be like this. They should be like that.
I suffered from that.
You should be able to. You should be able to move your toes freely, spread them out. I wear toe spacers.
In between the toes?
Yeah, you know how when people get pedicures and stuff.
But is that uncomfortable to?
It's uncomfortable to wear when you first start. It's like Invisalign. And you get braces and you have to hold the finger in your mouth. It's uncomfortable, but it's not painful.
Are you wearing them now?
No, I'm not wearing them. I don't wear them. I only wear them when I'm at home and I'm chilling, and then you just naturally do it. So I wear them for like half an hour at a time, and then so just every day, and your feet.
And why though?
So when as I said, your feet shouldn't be like this. When you're squatting, when you do a press up, are your hands like this?
No.
They're wider, right?
Yeah, they're spread
surface
for
area.
support.
You get grip. That's how your feet should work. So when you do squats, if I told you take your shoes off and squat, you want to try and grip your feet into the ground and grip the ground to get the foundation. You can't grip if your feet are like this.
That's very
If
true.
your feet are like this, that means there's a lot of tension in the arch. If there's a lot of tension in the arch, there's a lot of problems that will stem up your leg. In your knees, so if you suffer from knee problems, these are other things. Ankle mobility. If you open your foot out and it flattens and irons out, you'll see how much more upright you are, how much less pain you have, hips, knees, back, all of that stuff. So I would say definitely get some toe spacers. They're like £20. And the thing is, you don't have to wear them for ages every day. You just 20 minutes watching telly.
Yeah,
just have them on. Yeah, have them on, and then you'll see over time, and it's not just a quick win. It's something you just got to be consistent with. And what I've done is I put them by my remotes.
Oh, so it's like
So
a
it's
trigger.
there. I'll know that, or by my PS5, it will be there. So I know that I have to get them, put them on, done.
I'm going to look into that, because my feet are mashed up from football.
But most men's are. When women go and get pedicures and all that stuff,
We don't.
they look after their feet. But some women have mash up feet.
Yeah, 100%.
But some people in general just need to rectify the feet, the movement of the foot. So I would say just go for a bigger size, because we're always told when you're a kid it has to be here, your foot,
Fitted.
like it has to be.
They make you wiggle your toe and all this.
When you wiggle your toe, you want the space.
Yeah, there needs
You
to be
need the space, and go for a shoe with a wide toe box.
Okay.
Not a shoe that's closed off. A wide toe box allows for movement. So if you look at all the new kind of barefoot type shoes, they're all wide, they're soft on the top, so when you move your toe, it
can wiggle it
moves,
up as well.
it moves as well. So that's my fitness tip of the week. That's my fitness tip for life. Get that stuff sorted.
It's like a life tip, yeah. Nice.
All right, and on that note, we out. Peace.
Peace, people.
One more episode. Let's get this done.
What's the next one?
Nutrition.